This is the race-by-race preview for Happy Valley on Wednesday night. 9 races upcoming, a 6:45 post time for the opener, and racing takes place on the B course. In the studio to look at it all is Paul Lally and Tom Wood. And Tom, it's our last trip to the Valley for the season.
It is, Mark, and we've got a good little card coming up. Class 2 over 16.52 to round out the night. There'll be plenty of live entertainment down in the beer garden, and there might even be some fireworks after the last tomorrow night as well. So something for everyone, and good betting opportunities with horses like Seasons Wit coming up later on, looking to make it the three-peat.
He's trolled really well, has Seasons Wit. And if the fireworks and stuff isn't enough to turn you on, Paul, you've got some jackpots for us as well.
Yeah, a good jackpot there, going 3.7 million in the triple trio, so that should get up over the 8 million mark for that. Yeah, even card, I think Seasons Wit, as we talked about, probably come up the shortest price of the night. No first starters, so we've seen them all before.
We have, and there are quite a few scratchings, and a number of them do come up in the first race with Viva Allah out. So there is race 1, number 10, a withdrawal. Race 1, number 8 was Tronic Mighty. It's now Starship 80 for Angus Chung. Pierrong trains Starship 80. Trouble Glory is out. Noir Rider for Keith Young comes in, and Peter Ho, the combination with him. First race, the Street Cat Handicap over the 1,000 metres for the Class 5s. Chuchow Brother on the class drop, as is Circuit 7. Ha Ha at Heart has had 2 trials since his last start. Noble Boy's back in trip. Jazz Steed is on a 6-day backup. Birdsville from the 1,400 back to the 1,000. Happy Hero wears blinkers again. And then we've got Noir Rider and Euro Missile down the bottom of the book, Tom.
Yeah, and the pace in this race, Noir Rider's got plenty, and he gets into the field here from barrier number 5. Circuit 7 should be able to dash across from barrier 12 as well. Chuchow Brothers normally relatively handy into Goodmanship. He was up near the pace in his most recent barrier trial, Paul.
Yeah, he's got a bit of speed. He should be able to get in behind those 2 horses that'll come over from their wide draws. Circuit 7 might even go on with it and try and lead up by himself. Chuchow Brother, I think he'll be able to slot in. Starship 80's been racing over 1650, 1800 metres. He's back to 1,000. I think he'll be at the back.
He has had a couple of trials since those longer races too, has Starship 80. Here's Goodmanship, Paul, running 3rd. This is back on the 24th of May. Jazz Steed's had 2 starts since this race, for a 3rd and a 4th last week.
Yeah, I think he'll get a nice run, Goodmanship, and he's going pretty well at the moment. He's won off a 33 rating, slightly higher there at 36. But look, he's been consistent in his last couple, so he goes in on a minor line for me. Yeah,
it wasn't the worst of efforts last time out, I thought, from him here behind Starry Night. Jazz Steed doesn't quite make it in, but he's a 2-time course and distance winner. But I like the run there of Ha Ha at Heart, so the way he finished off there strongly.
All right, a bit of a shout out for Ha Ha at Heart. Our next replay, Tom, features Noir Rider, Euro Missile, and Noble Boys was pretty heavily back this day.
He was, and he covered a bit of ground. He was sort of towards the back of the field and covered some ground down the side, but still was staying on. There was a little bit of rain about for this meeting as well on that good to yielding track. So his run certainly had plenty of merit in it. I'm happy to leave the others out, Paul.
Yeah, like he goes in, Noble Boys, just on a minor line, because he's going to have to do it again from the back. He's drawn barrier number 11, unfortunately, once again for him. But look, I can see him finishing off similar to what he did in this, so he goes in on that minor line.
First time over the 1,000 metres for Noble Boys in this race also. And finally, Paul, a horse that's usually at the other end is Circuit 7, and he certainly was in this trial up at Chungfa.
Yeah, good trial here from him. He's got the speed. He's won from this wide draw before. He's downgraded. Zach Purton aboard, 1 off 54, down to 39. So there's a lot of positives for him.
Yes, there certainly are, and he's into this grade for the first time. This is his go with course and distance, 2 wins, along with a handful of placings. So if he'd drawn a gate, I would have been even more keen on him, but I think he still can win from barrier 12.
All right, sounds like you're going to agree to kick us off.
Yeah, I do. I like Circuit 7, so he's clearly on top for me. I think he can get across in this field. Goodmanship should be able to get in just behind him. I will put Jazz Steed in. He's 1 off 57. He's down this rating of 33. Comes back to 1,000, which is positive. He's a 2-time winner. And Noble Boys running on late. 2, 4, 6, 5.
Running numbers 2, 3, 4 and 5 for Circuit 7 on top for Zach Purton and Tony Cruz. Ha Ha at Heart drew barrier 12 last time out. He's drawn barrier 2, so he should get a nice run through. Comes out of the trial up at Chungfa. That Lucky Missile has come out and won through. Goodmanship and Noble Boys the other one. So 2, 3, 4, 5.
That is the preview to get racing underway at Happy Valley on Wednesday night.